Natalie, it is Friday, so how about we cheers to the upcoming weekend with Dr. BBQ and our friend Dean Hurst, who has been mixing up some new drinks from what we understand over at Dr. BBQ's. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, you're official. You have the Dr. BBQ shirt. I think that means they're going to keep you around, Dean.
Oh, my name's not on it yet.
Oh, I hope I didn't just jinx anything. Well, that means you better be doing a good job coming up with some drinks, and I know you are. What are you bringing to the palates of those who are thirsty when they visit Dr. BBQ?
Well, we just did some menu changes, and we kind of geared everything to being easy and fast and friendly, flavor profile-wise. So we used the sour recipe, which usually has a sweetener, an acid, either lemon or lime, and then a base spirit. And today we're specifically talking about a drink I made with mezcal, which has strawberry and honey, and then mezcal and a little orange liqueur in it, so it brings all those flavors full circle, and it's just a delicious drink to have with barbecue because it has a little bit of its own smokiness, but then there's a nice acidity that cuts through that as well as whatever you're eating.
You have to really quickly educate us. Yeah. Natalie and I didn't know this on what that bottle is.
It is not wine.
No, it has a similar look to it. Very playful labels, all going back to like Zapotec Indian art and Mexican art. But these all come from, I think all of them come from the state of Oaxaca. Sorry, I should know that. But they're made by the Zapotec Indians, and a lot of these distilleries are up in the mountains, and some of them, like Tobola, the agave only grows wild under scrub oaks. So they have to go out and find them. They can't say, okay, I'm going to plant this and in 10 years come back and harvest it. They have to just go out and find it and know when it's right. So this is like one of the true, like, if you're saying farm to table spirits, this is one of the true art forms in the spirit world.
But it is not wine. What is it called again?
So mezcal. So it's made very similar in a sense to tequila in that the plant is like the Weber Blue Agave in tequila. Yeah. But in all of these, except for the Tobola, it's made from a plant called espadín, which looks very similar, but has different characteristics. Okay. And they usually smoke them in the ground. We could have a whole episode on mezcal.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm curious, as you're getting ready to mix up a drink, do you treat it like a tequila? Because tequila has a very distinct flavor. Is this similar in flavor, or is this different in what you're getting ready to concoct?
Very different, based on how they produce it. So when they roast the agave hearts in tequila, they're usually done in autoclaves or a brick oven, and there's a couple other sources, but those are the two important ones. Here, what they'll do is they'll start a fire, they'll burn some oak, start throwing rocks over that, let it kind of smolder a bit, and then throw all the hearts of the agaves on top of that, cover it up with more dirt, and let it sit in there for 7 to 2 weeks, 7 days to 2 weeks, to allow the sugars to convert, the starches to convert to sugars, and then they grind that and ferment that and distill that. So you end up with this, I don't want to say smoky because that's not necessarily right, but this slow roasted flavor. It's so much more flavorful than tequila, and when you get a bug for it and you get the taste for it, it's all you want to drink. Really.
Okay. All right. So what are you mixing with it this morning?
So again, I took Vita, which is like their entry-level mezcal, something that bartenders can make drinks with and not lose money for the bar because they can get expensive. And I just was my trusty flavor Bible, which is something I always have handy when I'm making drinks. So I started tying flavors together. I wanted to work with strawberry, so strawberry led me to honey, which led me to orange. And when I put all the flavors together, it just worked really well. So it's this beautiful, fresh drink that allows the agave to come through, the mezcal specifically. But you kind of taste a little bit of the strawberry and the honey and a hint of orange in the finish. But perfect for your barbecue meal.
I was just going to say that because barbecue, obviously the star of the show over there. So you need to have, I would imagine a cocktail menu that would really complement that.
Sure. So old fashioned with apple cider, huckleberry lemonade. We did this. It's like a Jack Daniel's peach tea flavor. It's Ray's signature drink, Jack and Coke. So I had to use Jack Daniel's in something, and this made perfect sense with the peach lemonade.
Okay, all look awesome right there, Dean. But we got to ask: can you get these drinks now? Are they going to be on the menu long? We know you like to change it up over there.
I do. We just changed this 2 weeks ago. So Monday, a week ago, we put these on the list, and we're kind of now tweaking the recipes a little bit as we go to make sure the bartenders are super fast and speedy. And I wanted to keep these drinks super easy, so when we do the next project here at Dr. BBQ in the next 4 or 5 weeks, the bartenders aren't just overwhelmed with information.
I want to know, are you keeping the Dr. BBQ cup that the drinks come in, his face, his mug on him?
Oh, the mug. Yeah, we'll keep him around. We'll keep Ray around for sure.
Okay, we saw a mug this time. Next time, Ray, if you're listening in, hopefully you join us and we get more than just a mug. Dean, as always, we love seeing you. Cheers to
Thank you, lady.